Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here, answering your questions today. Today's question is on MLB pre-draft workouts. Do they even exist? If they do, what happens at them? So we're going to go over all that today. Now, if you follow major sports, you know that the most popular pre-draft workout is the NFL Combine. It's on TV. Everybody talks about it. It's a really big deal. The NBA has a pre-draft combine. It's not as popular, but still on television. So probably a couple of people know about that. In baseball, there's really no pre-draft combine. How it happens in baseball is you can do pre-draft workouts, but usually you'll go and do it by team. And you don't do a ton of them. So I've been drafted twice in my life, once in high school and once out of college. And I only did 3 pre-draft workouts. I did 2 in high school and 1 in college. And the 3 that I did, those teams didn't draft me, okay? The 2 teams that drafted me, the Dodgers and the Padres, I never did a pre-draft workout with them. So let's talk about kind of what happens when you go to them. So when I was in high school, my senior year, I was asked by 2 teams to go and do a pre-draft workout, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. And so what happened was I flew down for a day to Tampa, and then I flew out to Milwaukee for a day. They had a bunch of players there. There was probably about, I'd say, 30 players or so. And you go through basically, you're going to run your 60-yard dash as a position player. You're going to take batting practice. You're going to take some ground balls. You do kind of like an infield or a showcase style workout where they're going to hit you probably 5, 6, 7 ground balls. And then you're going to play in a little, like a scrimmage pretty much. You're going to play in a game. The one that I went to in Tampa, kind of interesting story. I haven't shared this, I don't think, with anyone before. It's kind of silly, actually. So we were supposed to have my last high school game of the year, my senior year, and I was asked to go do a workout in Tampa. I wanted to go. I think my dad really wanted me to go. Obviously, I wanted to play my high school game. There was supposed to be rain that day for our high school game, and I had to make a decision. Do I go to the workout for the Rays or do I go to my high school game? Now, when we looked at the weather, if it wasn't going to rain, I would have probably just went to the high school game. But we looked at the weather. It looked really bad for the next day. And so I decided, instead of just staying at home and missing the high school game because it was going to get rained out, I decided to take a chance and fly down to Tampa and play. Luckily, the rain did come and my high school game got rained out, luckily. So I got down to Tampa and went through the workout there. I actually did pretty well. I thought I had a pretty good workout. There was a pretty noticeable difference, though, between, especially hitting-wise. That was the first time, really, where I showed up at a workout, and guys are, just hitting balls a mile. A couple guys that stood out to me. I don't remember everybody was everyone that was there, but I remember Sean Rodriguez, right-handed hitting infielder who's played for a while in the big leagues. I remember him there. I remember him, me and him were similar size, similar positions. And I remember in BP I got up and I hit a bunch of line drives. I had a really, really good day at BP. I was hitting tons of line drives. And then he got up and he was hitting balls a mile. He hit one off the catwalk thing up there. He was hitting balls so far. I was like, oh my, I'm not as good as these guys. I also remember Jared Saltalamacchia was there, and he was another big high school player that was just launching balls out of the park. So that was one of the first times where I was like, holy crap, these dudes are really, really good. But anyway, so that ended. Ended up flying out to Milwaukee. I did basically the same exact workout. You run, you do all that stuff. Playing a little game. I did not do well at my Brewers workout at all. Remember, I didn't hit very well. I didn't field very well. It was just a bad workout altogether. I didn't get drafted by the Brewers. I don't know if that had any reason why. But those are how the pre-draft workouts went in high school. Now, you also, I interviewed with teams. They send scouts to your house in high school. They put you through some of these tests. They make you do vision tests and all this stuff. They want to get to know you. There's no baseball stuff that you do there. You just kind of talk to them. So those were the only 2 actual baseball workouts I did in high school, were for the Rays and the Brewers. in college. Now in college, I was going to be drafted much higher. I was projected to go in the first round. You would think that I'd work out for a ton of teams. I only worked out for one team. It was the Texas Rangers. I flew down to Texas for a day, and they put me through a workout. The only difference there was I was the only player there. So it wasn't like 30 guys. It was just me. Ended up meeting with like the GM, and I talked with a bunch of people there. When I went to the Rays and to Milwaukee, I didn't talk with any, I didn't sit down and meet with any front office executives or anything like that. In Texas, I did talk to those guys. It was a one-on-one workout. I went out, I got my ground balls all by myself. They put me in the outfield. I never played outfield before. I took some fly balls. I ran a 60, and then I was supposed to hit, but I actually injured myself at the very end of my college career. And so I played like the last week of college with a really bad hand. And so the doctors had told me no hitting, no anything for, I think it was like a 2-week period. So I went out to the workout and I told them, I was like, listen, I can't hit. They already knew that. I told them before I went down, I can't hit, I can do all the other stuff. They said fine. And then when I got down there, they kept trying to get me to hit. They're like, you feeling okay? I was like, yeah, I feel okay, but I shouldn't hit. They're like, oh, come on, just take a couple swings. And I ended up sticking to it. I just said, no, the doctor told me I can't hit. Like, I really don't want to go against what he said. So I didn't end up hitting. Didn't get drafted by them either. Okay, so I don't know if I did really poorly at the workouts or what it was, but never got drafted by any of those 3 teams. Ended up getting drafted by the Padres out of college. And same thing, like I was talking about this a few days ago. You think about getting drafted, right? And you think about, I always think about football. I'm a big football fan. So you think about the combine, you think about all these meetings with teams and then pro days and all these things. And the scouts see you, they see you playing games during the year and they see you do all these workouts in front of them. And I think people might just assume that happens in every sport, especially if you're a really high pick. But in baseball, it doesn't really happen. Like I didn't really do anything for the Padres. I talked to them. They put me through a little test to make sure that I was like I was also okay up here, but other than that, I didn't go and do a private workout with them, and they didn't come in and watch me hit like by myself. Now they obviously came in and scouted me during the year, but no one-on-one stuff. So that's how the pre-draft workouts work. Again, you don't do a ton of them. I only did 3, and I was a high pick. I'm sure a lot of guys don't really do any, especially the lower round picks. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Share the video with all your friends. Check out the description box below. We've got a bunch of stuff down there. We've got a deal going on with Plate Crate. You get 50% off your first Plate Crate if you check that link out. We've got a Patreon page where you can help support the channel. We've got a bunch of other stuff to check out down there, so do that, please. And that's all I have. Thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.